Folks, the ceasefire. 90 minutes before my deadline, very dramatic timing, very cinematic, very me. My advisor said, "Sir, you were threatening consequences all morning." I said, "Correct. You have to establish the energy before you change it." That is called narrative arc. Very advanced communication technique. He said, "Sir, are you comparing today to a movie?" I said, "The best movie." 90 minutes of tension followed by a tremendous ending. The entire world was on the edge of their seats. He said, "Sir, markets dropped during the tension part." I said, "That was the suspense." Very important for the payoff. Oil dropped 8% after my announcement. Tremendous payoff. He said, "Sir, some people are saying you blinked." I said, "I did not blink, I pivoted." There is a crucial difference, and I want to explain it right now for the record. Blinking is involuntary. Nobody chooses to blink. Very passive, very weak. Pivoting is a strategic decision made at the highest levels of presidential intelligence after reviewing all available information. He said, "Sir, Pakistan's prime minister called and asked you to hold off." I said, and I listened. That is called diplomacy. Most presidents just talk. I talk and listen. Very rare combination. He said, "Sir, did you always plan to announce the ceasefire 90 minutes before your own deadline?" Very long pause. The most presidential pause of my career. I said, "The timing was perfect." He said, "Sir, that is not an answer." I said, "It is the best answer." He said, "Sir, what happens after 2 weeks?" I said, "Who knows?" He said, "Sir, again with who knows?" I said, "Who knows is not a deflection, it is a philosophy." Today I predicted consequences and ceasefire. Both happened. I was right. Twice. In one day. He said, "Sir, is there anything you want to say to people who called this a flip-flop?" I said, "Watch the whole movie before you review it." Act 1. Maximum energy. Act 2, pivot. Act 3, ceasefire. Oil down 8%, markets up. He said, "Sir, gas is still $4. I said, $4 with tremendous downward momentum. That is Act 4. He said, "Sir, there are 4 acts now?" I said, "This is a very long movie. The best movies are long." He said, "Sir, when does it end?" I said, "Who knows?" Capital letters. Exclamation mark. Write that down. He wrote it down. Outstanding note taker. The ceasefire is real. The pivot was intentional. The timing was cinematic. And that is called winning, obviously. Baby Trump, not blinking, pivoting, for 2 more weeks, obviously.